So we're going to access a flat roof today. Firstly, before we access, we're going to check any warning signs. As we go through the door, we're making sure the door's secure behind us. Walking up, holding the handrail, looking out for any other warning signs. As you notice, there's one there directly in front of us on the handrail. As we're walking up, looking for any hazards, you'll notice directly in front of us now, just to the left, there's an antenna. Just making sure that you follow your procedure and stay in a good distance away from it. Turn round on the ladder and back off down onto the platform. Walking along the platform, you see to the left we've got a guardrail to keeping us secure. We're going to walk around the roof now using a horizontal system. Firstly, before we do this, we will check the label, making sure it's all in date. Have a look round, making sure the wire is okay to use. I'm going to use a dedicated traveller for this. So we'll just fasten this on, clip it on. And for this instance, we're going to use a 4S lanyard. Making sure it's fully secure. So as we're walking down, we're just going to check for additional hazards. So now here you'll see down below us with potential people walking past. We've got asbestos surfaces in the distance there. You'll see the traveller passes over all the intermediates, keeping you nice and secure. And again, further hazards, traffic movement down below. And just walking around, electrical hazards as well. Disconnecting, making sure everything's back in the bag securely so nothing can fall out. So we velcro that back up, fully secured. Just have a look round, you'll see just to the left hand side there the dead weight anchor on the floor, lying water, another hazard. Got my colleague there just working. So now we're just going to check another area, so we're going to use a dedicated anchor point, just making sure that, again, making sure it's in date. Going to use a restraint line here, so fasten the carabiner on, making sure it's secure. And then I'm going to fasten this onto a short extension strap on the back of my harness. Secure that. And then I'm just going to pay out the rope as I walk to the surface, to the edge. Just making sure don't pay it out too far because we are working in restraint. We don't want any risk of a fall. So we can look and you can see the hazards. We've got to our left, we've got a flue there. We've got asbestos down, we've got glass surfaces. So now we're just going to come back in, bringing the rope back through the device. We're going to leave the roof by a vertical steel ladder. We want to make sure everything's secure, we don't drop anything on anybody. So with the ladder being close to an edge, we're going to walk into it and secure ourselves before we go into the danger zone. So now we're going to use a haul rope. Just going to get this out of the bag. Clip the carabiner into the bag that we're going to lower down, making sure it's secure, and then just going to tie it up there just so we can reach it when we're on top of the platform. So we're going to access this short vertical ladder, stand on the platform so we can see both sides, making sure that there's nobody down below that we can drop the bag onto. And we're just going to lift this up and then lower down. This makes it easier for when we're climbing down the ladder so we can use our hands how we're supposed to do. So we're just going to back off down the ladder and we're going to use our 4S lanyards to double lanyard down the ladder. You see, missing 2 rungs on each time going down, so we're keeping our anchor point up as high as possible to minimise the fall distance if there was a fall to occur. So now we just disconnect the whole rope for my colleague to lower the other equipment down.